Josh, a year later, how do you feel like your game has changed as you go into another summer league?
Just I know a lot more. I think that's the biggest thing. I came out here last year just kind of wide-eyed and just trying to soak up as much information as I can from like Bi, who was the veteran, and Zoo. So now I'm the veteran on this team. I'm just trying to go in and just help these younger guys know the principles and know the concept of the game, because it's a lot different in college.
Magic said you'll play one game in Sacramento, one game in Vegas. Does that sound about right to you?
I'm gonna talk to him and see how that is. Obviously it's tough. The off season I've been, killing myself and killing Coach Miles. Just doing one-on-one workouts. So now, it's time to be competitive, and I want to be out there competing. So that's something I'm gonna talk to him and Luke and RP about.
So you want more? You want to play a couple here and a couple there?
I'm gonna talk to them about it before I say anything.
What do you think of the rookies so far, or the draft picks, I should say?
Very impressed. Very impressed. Mo Wagner is very, very skilled, talkative, and that's something that you definitely need as a big. Can shoot the lights out, and V is the same thing. He has an NBA-style game, can shoot the ball, but also can put it on the ground. So having those two guys out there is good, and this summer league will be really good for them just to, get their feet wet about how the NBA game is played.
Rob was saying that you and Kuz were pretty impressed by Mo's workout when he was in here. Do you remember anything about that workout?
Yeah, I mean he battled, he competed, he shot the lights out. He's as a big, he's one of the best shooters I've seen as a big, and the way he just competed and talked. I think some of those things were the biggest things, and we saw that. We saw him able to put the ball on the ground, space the floor, and we knew it was like, yo, this kid's good. So that was kind of my initial thoughts on his workout that I saw.
What did you learn from Summer League last year? What stands out now?
It was hard for me last year just because I only played a game and a half. So I didn't really get to learn too much in that aspect. But just being around it, and you see, the level of competitiveness that's at these summer leagues, and these are guys could be last shots. Guys dream about making it to the NBA, and when they get out there, every possession, you have to go hard. If not, you're going to get exposed. So I think that's kind of the biggest thing I was able to kind of see. So now, second year, being able to play a little bit more, I'm kind of more excited.
Can you pass that along to Mo and Svi?
No, definitely. I mean, our thing is we want to go out there and win. That's the bottom line. We're not going there just to get experience. We're not going there to get our feet wet. We want to win. And at the end of the day, whatever we can do, whatever we can kind of teach those guys about this game and about different players and different scout reports on different guys, and those kind of things help. And it'll help us win now in this summer league, and it'll help them grow going into the season.
Have you talked to Lonzo about his latest knee injury? It's been reported now it's a meniscus type of thing.
No, we talked about it. We talked about stuff. We haven't talked about that. I have no idea anything about that. A lot of times, when you're off the court, you kind of, especially, he's 20. We want to just kind of be kids and just, have our dogs play together and play video games. So I think that's the biggest thing. So I haven't talked about anything regarding to his knee or whatever's been reported. So that's not, my place to say.
How's Miles different from Judd and what Judd brought last year?
Judd, you can't describe Judd. Judd's a great guy. But Miles brings that intensity, that competitive nature. Someone who, like Judd, played at the biggest stage in college, played in the NBA, and played overseas. He's a guy who knows the game, and he's able to kind of go in there, teach us young guys how to play the game of basketball. It's not just about one-on-one. It's not about scoring. It's just about, being a team player and gaining those concepts. So they have very different styles. I think Judd's more a little more loose, but I mean the concepts and the teaching are the same.
Last question, guys.
How exactly do you go about bringing these younger guys in? I mean, were there any teaching moments in practice today that stand out?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, right now they're deer in headlights. They have no idea what the NBA game is, and I mean that's how every rookie is. That's how I was last year. That's how Kuz, Lonzo, Bi the year before that. Right now they haven't played an NBA game yet. They haven't played a minute in the NBA. They haven't played in the summer league, so they have no idea some of the concepts. The styles are totally different in college. So there's a lot of teaching moments today. There's going to be a lot of teaching moments throughout this year, but they're picking it up fast, and I think that's the biggest thing. So right now they're too deer in the headlights, but our thing right now in some league is to help them grow and mature, and then just keep talking to them and keep leading them and keep teaching them throughout the season.